this class is today's topic is also going to be very interesting, clocks. Okay, so this is very easy, but only if you understand the question properly, then it's going to be easy. Like mostly there's no like formulas, nothing is there, only the tips. Okay, the logics you have to use it here and solve the sums. So let's get started without wasting time. And let me first tell you about the full concept, how the questions are about to be coming in your entrance exams, and how do you approach to each question. So all those things, that concepts, let me tell you first. Take notes while I'm teaching, and once I give the questions, we'll solve together. Got it? So yes. So today's topic is clocks. Yes, what is the use of clocks? Why do we use clock? What is the need for it?
To check the time, ma'am.
To check the time, obviously. Very good. What time is it now? It's like around 1:10. All right. So to check the time, we need clocks. And we know that every day it is 24 hours. One day has 24 hours, and 1 hour has how many minutes?
60.
Yes, 1 hour has 60 minutes. 1 minute has how many seconds?
60.
Very good. Yes. So the same basics. One day has 24 hours, and 1 hour has 60 minutes. 1 minute has 60 seconds. These are all the basic things which we already know, right? So you can 1 minute, just hold on. Yes, so we are going to only use this hours and minutes, and we are going to solve these clock types of sums. Okay, there are various types of sums. Each type, when I'm explaining, I'll tell you the tips. Okay, the first type of question which they can ask you is, that is the original clock and the mirror clock. Okay, so mirror clock is nothing but when the clock shows time, and its mirror image will show a different time. They'll ask you to find out what is the correct time of the particular clock. Okay, you would have seen the clock timing. If it is 10:25, its mirror image will be totally different. They'll ask what is the mirror image timing of that clock. Okay, so how to solve that type of sums is very easy. If it is like 12 o'clock or 12:15, so 12 over here, and it is like, you know that not 12, it is a clock is like a circle, and you will have the measurements like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Okay, now in my clock, this is like 12:15. This is the hour hand and this is the minute hand. Usually the shorter hand is the hour hand and the longer one is the minute hand. So if the timing is 12:15, what is its mirror image timing? So how to find this? Very simple. We can find it very easily, that you have to always minus it from 11:60. This timing is a constant timing. Okay, so from that timing, if you minus the given time, then you will get its mirror image and the correct timing also. Okay, see why 11:60 means, we know that 60 minutes make 1 hour, right? So when the minutes is 60 minutes, it moves to the next hour, that is 12 hours. So we follow the 12 hours format now. Morning AM and evening is PM. So like 12 o'clock midnight to 12 o'clock in the afternoon, it is like morning session. Then you will say like from 12:01, it is like PM in the evening session, afternoon session. 12 p.m. till the midnight, it is like evening, PM we say. So this is the standard value, 12-hour format standard value. So I'm writing this 12-hour as 11:60. So it's nothing but 12 o'clock only. 11:60 is what I'm writing it like 12 o'clock. 60 minutes make 1 hour. So 12 o'clock can be written like this also. When I write the time like this, it is easy for me to find out the mirror image time. Okay, so I told no, like if it is 10:25, what is its mirror image? Means simple, minus it from 11:60. From that time, if you minus it, you will get it like 3, 5 and 1. So 1:35 is the mirror image time. So when the clock shows like 10:35, this is 10 and 6, 3, 9, 12. Okay, so if this is 10:35, its mirror image timing will be shown like 10:25, right? Okay, let us take it like 10:25 means its mirror image time will be shown like 1:35. So that time we don't want to check in each and every point, drawing and finding out, thinking ourselves, and like wasting time is not going to help you. So you just remember this 11:60. So when you subtract the original time from 11:60, you will get the mirror image time. The same case, when the mirror image time is given and they are asking you the correct time. If in a mirror the time shown is, if in a mirror, if the time shown is like, let's take it like 3:40. Okay, if the mirror image time I'm talking about, if in the mirror the time seen is 3:40, what will be its original time? Then again the same thing, subtract it from 11:60. So you'll get it like 8:20. So 8:20 is the correct time. Be it mirror image to original current time, or the original time to the mirror time, you need to subtract only from 11:60. Okay, this is very simple. You just remember this first type of question. Let's move to the next. Before moving to the next thing, you should understand about a certain thing. So in a clock, let's say this as a clock, you will have the minute hand and the hour hand. So now it is 12:15 in my diagram. So can you say me, for 1 hour, how many spaces does the hour hand move? For a period of 1 hour, let's say from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. How many times the hour hand moves in the clock? From 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, the hour hand will move only between these 5 readings. So you know that this clock itself has 60 minutes, right? So when between 12 to 1, you will have 5 divisions, right? So when it is 12, 12:1, 12:2, 12:3, 12:4, 12:05 p.m. We say no, like between each number you'll have 5 divisions. Accordingly, only we have the 60 minutes inside the clock. Am I right? So for 1 hour, this hour hand moves 5 minute spaces. Am I right? So only between this 12 to 1, that 5 divisions only the hour hand will move. Whereas for a period of 1 hour, the minute hand will be moving like it takes an entire rotation. Only when there is a complete 60 minutes, the minute hand rotates, you will get to the next hour, to 1 p.m. From 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. when it does move, the minute hand keeps on rotating. So the minute hand always moves 60 minute spaces. Like it covers 60 divisions. The wordings like minute spaces is nothing but the divisions. It covers the 60 divisions in a clock. That is the thing. So for a period of 1 hour, the hour hand travels only 5 divisions, and for a period of 1 hour, the minute hand will travel 60 divisions. A complete circle it would fill. Okay, so I'm using, instead of divisions, I'm using the word minute spaces, the spaces, because each division is 1 minute, right? So minute spaces I'm telling. So if you see, now this is very, very important. This can be used in your sums. You should always remember that for a period of 1 hour, the hour hand moves 5 minute spaces and the minute hand moves 60 minute spaces. Now my question is, for that 1 hour, okay, in these 5 divisions, the hour hand, for every minute, how much it moves? So can you imagine, like for the period of entire 60 minutes coverage, this hour hand has to go very slowly between that 5 divisions, 12 to 1. Very slowly it has to move until the minute hand covers the 60 divisions, right? So how much it moves for every minute rotation? When the time is 12:05, how much it moves? When the time is 12:06, how much the hour hand moves? When the time is 12:07, how much it moves? Okay, so for every minute's rotation, how much the hour rotation happens? So to understand that, I'm writing it in the next page. I think you have noted this. Okay. So 1 hour takes. What happened? Like 0.5 degree. That is like in that minute spaces itself, it just moves only 0.5. Okay, so that is the thing which I think you are clear with this. For every 1 hour between that 5 divisions, the hour hand moves very slowly at the rate of like very just 0.5 division. Just 0.5 it moves for every minute calculation. Okay, this also will be used in your sum. Kindly make a note of it. Are you able to follow? Children, are you able to follow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Next, let's see the degree calculation. The second type of sum is degree calculation sum. Okay, so a circle has how many degrees? Can you say me a circle has how many degrees? A complete full circle has how many degrees? 360 degree. Okay, one full circle will always make a degree of 360. Okay, so the same way apply that 360 degree to your clock, because clocks always move the circular motion, that is the circular movement, right? So for a period of 1 hour, okay, there happens a 360 degree rotation. From starting from the 0th point, it rotates 360 degree, again comes to the same point to complete 1 hour. Right? So we can write down like so for 1 day, how many times the hour hand moves? For 1 day, let's take it like for a period of 12 hours. For a period of 12 hours, half a day, 12 hours, how many times the hour hand will move? The minute hand is there, hour hand needle is there. How many times the hour hand needle will move in a circular motion? It will move 12 times, right? 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 12 o'clock. So 12 times the hour hand moves in the circular path, right? So the hour hand takes 12 hours to complete the 360 degree rotation. How many hours? The hour hand can complete one rotation only in a half a day. Once in a half a day only, it completes the 360 degree. So which means 12 hours make 360 degree rotation for a hour hand. I'm talking about the hour hand. Okay, so for 1 hour, the needle, how many times it will move, how many degrees it moves means it is 30 degree. The degree of rotation of the hour hand needle for 1 hour is 30 degree. Next hour 60. Next hour 30. 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180. And again it completes till 360 degree in 12 hours. Okay, so you should make a note of this boxed line alone. That is the result. All the things alone I was explaining you how you got that 30 degree. So a circle will always make 360 degree. Now I'm talking only the hour hand movement. The hour hand completes one 360 degree rotation in 12 hours. That is in a half a day. Okay, so in that half a day, for each hour it covers only 30 degree. So that is the result. Now for hour hand, it is over. Let's see now for minute hand, how many times, how much degree it moves to complete the 360 degree. So next, let us see about the minute hand. The minute hand, so it's like for 1 hour, 60 minutes. The minute hand will do the rotation for every 1 hour, right? So for 1 hour, it is 60 minutes means for every 1 hour, it completes the 360 degree. Yes or no? So for 1 minute, how many degrees it moves means it is 6 degree. Got it? So the minute hand will complete 360 degree for 24 times in a day. 24 hours, 24 times it will complete the 360 degree. So each minute, like 12 1, 12 2, for every 1 minute, it moves at an angle of 6 degree. Let me say you here, see. See, if this is the hour hand and this is the minute hand. The time is now 12 o'clock. Okay, so when it comes to 12 5, it will make a degree of around 30 degree. Okay, 5 divisions. Each 6 degree means 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. 30 degrees a minute hand has covered. Next, when it is like 12 6 p.m., it covers another 6 degrees, so 36 degree. 12 7 p.m. means it covers another 6 degree, so like it's like a 42 degree. Like at 6 degree variation, it moves and finish off the 360 degree rotation. Are you clear with the degree calculation, children? Is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
clear? Yes. I would like to repeat again. A hour hand makes 30 degree rotation to complete 1 hour. When it moves from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., 30 degree is covered. That the angle is moved. Okay. And the minute hand covers 6 degree for every 1 minute it moves. From 1 5 to 1 6 degree angle is moved. 1 6 to 1 7 p.m. 160 degree angle is moved. Okay, then the next thing is, I told you already the thing that a hour hand will cover about 0.5 degree for every 1 minute. For every 1 minute, it covers around like 0.5 degree. I said, like if this is your hour, 12, 1, 2, 3. If the time is like 2 p.m., this is 2 p.m. now. Okay, so when it is 2 1, when it is 2 1, the minute hand will move 6 degree. Because we learned just now, every 1 minute, the minute hand moves 6 degree. Right? For that 1 minute movement, the hour hand is here, no? It will move about 0.5 degree. Very minutely, very slowly it moves, because until this minute hand covering that 60 minutes, until it finishes of all the 60 minutes, the hour hand has to move very slowly. See here, from this to this 60 minutes rotation, if it has to complete, then the hour hand has to move very slowly. That very, very less degree rotation is what? 0.5. You should not confuse it. For every minute only it moves 0.5. Whereas for to complete 1 hour, on the whole it is 30 degree. Is it clear to you all now with the type 2 degree calculation?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
there any doubt until this? Please let me know so that I can clear you. All clear? Yes, all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay, so the next is type 3. What we are going to see is about a sum where you will have a clock which losses or gains its time. Suppose there will be a clock with some problems. If the correct time is 3 o'clock now, the clock will show as 3:05, which runs 5 minutes faster. Okay, so if there are some other clocks which will show another different time to the current time. If the time is now 5 o'clock, if it shows 4:45, then I can say that the time is shown wrongly. That is, the clock is slow by 15 minutes. Yes, so that loss or gain of time is the third type. Okay, you'll have the differences in time, which happens sometimes the incorrect time will be shown with respect to the current time. Okay, so let's see that type of problems also will be asked. So if you see here, like if it is like 12:10 p.m., if this is the correct time, in your normal correct watch, if this is the correct time, and here your defect watch, let me write here as defect watch. Okay, the defect watch will show the time like it is 12:15 p.m. So what do we understand here is this clock, the defect clock, has gained 5 minutes because it is like moving faster. It runs faster. It is gaining. 5 minutes is gained. So now imagine when it is 1:10 p.m. what it would be? It will be like 1:20 p.m. When in the correct clock it is like 2:10 p.m. In the defect watch it will be like 2:30 p.m. I'm sorry. 5 minutes only no is gained. 2:25 p.m. So for every 1 hour, the defect watch gains 5 minutes. So how what to do that? How to correct the time? Okay, your questions will be like, if in the correct watch on in the watch, if the correct time is set on Thursday 11 a.m. there is a one defect watch. I'm correcting the time and setting it. Okay, on Thursday morning 11 a.m. and the correct time is set. But what happens? This is a defect watch. Already it gains 5 minutes. For every 1 hour completion, it gains 5 minutes. So they will ask, okay, on which day, at which time, the correct timing will be shown. So when it is 11 a.m. is set as correct timing, then 12 o'clock it will be shown like 12:05 because this is already a defect watch. 5 minutes it is gaining. Then 1 o'clock it will be like 1:10 p.m. Every hour it gains 5 minutes. If that cycle goes on, when does your defect watch time matches with the correct time? Like that the questions will be asked. Okay, so here it is purely your logic. You have to sit and work out. Okay, this is a defect watch. It gains 5 minutes for every 1 hour. So we'll be calculating it and then predicting the day and the time on which it matches with the correct time. This is your third type of question. Got it? So imagine now if it is like a loss, if the defect clock is losing time. So it is 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. now. Okay, now if it is 3 p.m. now and your defect watch shows like 2:50 p.m. So it is a loss. 10 minutes slow the time is showing, right? So I'm just setting it again like 3 p.m. The correct time is set now. What would happen? 10 minutes it is lost. When it is 4 p.m. it will show like 3:50. When it is 5 p.m. it would show like 4:40. When it is 6 p.m. it would show like 5:30. So every 1 hour 10 minutes is lost. Okay, so that your clock is running behind, it is losing time. If this cycle keeps on going, okay, from let's say this today is Tuesday. Okay, so if in Tuesday 3 p.m. I have set the correct timing, but this clock loses 10 minutes for every 1 hour. So when does this time will come to the correct time in the defect watch? So we have to sit and work on. Okay, so from 3 p.m. on Tuesday till 3 p.m. on Wednesday, how many minutes are lost? We need to calculate it and work on. So is it clear? How do we solve the third type of sum, the loss and gain sum? Is it clear to you all? Okay,
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
Okay, good. So next fourth type is regarding if you see in a clock 12, 3, 6, 9. We learned about the degree calculation, the angles made between the minute hand and the hour hand. Okay, sometimes your timings will be making an exact angle like a right angle, like they'll make angles like 90 degree, 180 degree, or they'll coincide together. Coincide means they both will be together. Both the minute hand and the hour hand will be together. Such types of angles can be made. Okay, so at how many times it makes such angles for 1 hour? For a day, how many types of right angles are made? Like that the questions can be asked. Very simple questions only. I'll give it in the tabular format. You can make a note of it. Okay, so if you see now the time is 3:30. But the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand is 90 degree. Okay, see when you see it like now, if it is 6 o'clock, how the lines are? They both are opposite to each other. They make a straight line. Yes, so they make an angle of 180 degree. Am I right? So 6 o'clock is exactly opposite to each other, be it 6 o'clock or 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock means it will be different. 6 o'clock is the only thing which how many times per day it can happen. Like for 12 hours, how many times it will happen. For 1 hour, how many times it is happening, like a straight line. It even this side, like when it is 3:45 also, you'll get straight line. When it is 3:45 also, a straight line is formed. Okay, so like that, how many times the minute hands and the hour hand make an angle of 90 degree, 180 degree, and coincide. Coincide is nothing but when it is 6:30. Both the needles will be on the one and the same, like they'll be together, one above the other. Okay, so this is what is coincide. The meaning of coincide means staying together, one above the other. So how many times does the needles coincide? The minute hand and the hour hand coincide for a day? I get simple questions can be asked. So I'm giving you it in the form of a tabular format. Kindly make a note of it. Okay. Okay, so I have made it like for 1 hour, how many times that angle is coming, how many times for 12 hours, how many times for 24 hours. So whenever it is 0 degree or 180 degree, 0 degree or 180 degree is nothing but the straight line formation. Write down there like straight line. Okay, so how many times it comes? Means it comes only once in 1 hour and 11 times in 12 hours and 22 times in 24 hours. Okay, so the 180 degree formation, 3:45, 6 o'clock, that comes only once for 1 hour. Throughout the 60 minutes rotation, the minute hand and the hour hand, they'll make like a straight line opposite to each other, 180 degree. Okay, so that happens only once per 1 hour. This table, no, it can be used in various ways while solving this clock related sums. So like involving these concepts only, we'll be solving it. This is a very important table. Make a note of it. The next is 90 degree or any angle. Like 90 degree, or if sometimes they're asking you like 45 degree. At how many times the angle between minute hand and the hour hand is making like around 45 degree. If they ask you, it is very simple. So per 1 hour, it comes like twice. So for 12 hours, it will be like 22 times. And for 24 hours, it comes 44 times. So 3:30 it comes, as well as 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock also makes 90 degree. 3:30 also makes 90 degree. 9:30 is to like it makes 90 degree, and 9 o'clock also makes 90 degree. Okay, so be it 90 degree or any angle, 10 degree, 60 degree, 50 degree, anything can be made, any angles can be made in a 1 hour twice. You can see that twice, that the needles make the same angle. Make a note of it, and if you're done, let me know.
हो गया मैम.
Okay. Everybody have made a note of it?
नोट कर लिया मैम.
Okay, good. Fine. So let's solve the sum. I'll give you the question.
बस इतना ही नोट करना था मैम.
Huh?
इतना ही नोट करना था. चार्ट वो टेबल.
You didn't note it?
मैम आई से टू कि बस इतना ही था, यानी 2 लाइंस का ही था.
2 lines only. Only the 2 lines only.
है।
Yes.
नो, बस इतनी सी टेबल है, छोटी टेबल है।
Ah,
हाँ
that's
small
इतना
all.
table.
सा है.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
That's
all.
it.
We are having only how many angles you will have? No, I made it very clear here. 0 or 180 degrees. So that itself it comes the coinciding. 0 degree means they both coincide the same together, or 180 degree. 180 degree means a straight line. It happens only once in 1 hour. And any other angle, any other remaining angle, 90 degree or any angle, 45, 35, anything, it will come only twice per hour. And accordingly for 12 hours and accordingly for 24 hours. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Done. So let's start your first question. So can any one of you read the question for me? Can anyone read the question for me? What angle is formed between minute hand and second hand of a clock if they are 25 minutes apart? Oh, sorry, that's not 25. Okay, that's actually hour hand. I'm sorry. Fine. See, the same thing, the angle they're asking. The lastly we saw, no, like type 2 sums, I remember. The angle we saw, like 1 hour, the hour hand moves 30 degree. For 1 hour, the minute hand covers 6 degree. So 6 degree into 60 times if you move means it is 360 degree we saw. That type of problem is this. So they're asking the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand. So if the minute, it's like 25 minutes is your difference. Let's say it is like 10:25. Okay, so from 10 o'clock to 10:25, the minute hand has moved. 25 minutes is the difference. Okay, so for 25 minutes, how much angle is covered, they're asking. So I would have given you the notes, no? There you just see me and tell for 1 minute how much degree is given.
150 degree.
150 degree. Very good. You told me the answer. Very good. So from my notes, if you see like 1 minute, it covers 60 degree. So for 25 minutes, it's nothing but 6 into 25, which is 150 degree. Okay, very simple sums only they'll ask. Just the angle calculation. We know for 1 minute. So how many minutes, if it is 45 minutes or 90 minutes, anything it can be, we can easily multiply it with 6 degree and tell the answer. Is it clear to you the first question?
Yes, ma'am.
Make a note of it if you want. Shall I move to the next?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So your next question is, what will be the angle between the two hands clock at 10:25. Okay, so your question they have asked here is like, what will be the angle between the two hands? So two hands is nothing but your minute hand and the hour hand only. Same sum just now I randomly said 10:25 and your second question is also 10:25. Okay, so at 10:25. So imagine this is your clock 12, 3, 6, 9. If this is 10, okay. So from there the hour hand comes and 25 means here 5. So this is your minute hand. Okay, so this is the needle's position, hour hand and minute hand. How to find the angle between these two needles? They are like this. How to cover the angle between these two? Very simple. Using the same thing only. We already know 1 hour covers 30 degree and 1 minute covers 60 degree. Okay. So you need to note down one thing, that always take your starting point from 12. 12 is the starting point. Okay, from there only the degree calculation starts, and when it again comes to 12, it is 360 degree. So this is the 0 degree. From there it starts. So from 12, if and now let's take only for the hour hand. Okay, from 12, that is 10 o'clock. From 12 to cover to 10, the minute hand should move like 10 times. See, so we know that 1 hour makes 30 degree, means to come to the position of 10, it should have moved 10 hours means 300 degree. Am I right? 10 into 30 is 300
Yes,
degree,
ma'am.
right? Okay. Also, don't stop with that, because many people do that mistake and they will lose marks. I told you, when the hour hand, it will move between the 5 divisions between 1 hour. From 10 to 11 until it becomes 11 o'clock, the hour hand can move only between these 5 divisions. So for every minute movement, this hour hand has to move, right? So the minute calculation, if you see, it is in the 25 minutes. 25 minutes is already started
To
past
7,
10 o'clock.
750.
Yes, so like from
750.
10 o'clock, 10:25, 10:25 is the timing, no? So for 25 minutes of
750.
the movement of the minute hand, how much your hour hand would have moved? It would have moved slightly. Yes,
750
not
answer.
750, slightly, right? So what you should do is, we know that 1 hour covers 0.5 degree for every 1 minute. For every 1 minute. So calculate it for 25 minutes, how much the hour hand would have moved. 25 into 0.5 you do. Can you understand what I mean? First, I'm just calculating it for 10 o'clock. Now, the timing is not 10 o'clock. It is 10:25. So when the minute hand moves 25 minutes, your hour hand also would have moved slightly. That calculation, if you miss, your answer will be wrong. We are doing now that calculation only. So that for that only I gave this formula. For every 1 minute movement, the hour hand moves slightly, 0.5 degree. So here our calculation is 25 minutes it has moved. So 25 into 0.5, it is nothing but 12.5. So you should add another 12.5 degree. So on the whole, your hour hand makes 312.5 degree. Okay. So this is the thing. So now hour hand calculation over. All right. Now let's do it for the minute calculation. How many minutes is covered? Like 25 minutes is covered. So we know that for 1 minute, the angle is 6 degree. So 25 minutes means it is 6 into 25, which is nothing but 150. That's all. Subtract it. 312.5 degree minus 150 degree. If you get it, it is nothing but 162.5 degree. You understand where many people will make mistake is they will not calculate the hour hand movement for the 25 minutes. If you fail to do it, then you will lose your marks. So, so 25 minutes means 25 into 0.5. So it will add again 12.5 degree angle movement. So it is now, when it is 10:25, the hour hand makes an angle of 312.5. And the minute hand 25 minutes, sir. So again start from 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock to 25 minutes. That angle alone you will cover. 25 into 6 degree, 150. Subtract, when you subtract this both, your answer is ready. Is it clear to you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please make note of it. Over?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's move to the next question. Next question is of the same type, but you will do it and tell me the answer. Okay. A clock started at noon. By 10 minutes past 7, the hour hand has turned through. Okay, your question is ready. Okay, so if you read the question, a clock started at noon. What do you mean by the word noon, children? What is the time when the word is like noon?
After
Noon
12.
means exactly 12 p.m. That is afternoon. That 12 o'clock starts now. That is what 12 p.m. is the meaning of the word noon. By 10 minutes past 7, which means after noon that clock is starting. So the 7 o'clock which comes after noon is 7 p.m. Okay, so 7 p.m. and read the wordings again. By 10 minutes past 7. Past means after 7 o'clock, 10 minutes is over. So the timing is 7:10 p.m. Do you get it? How to derive from the wordings the time? Last time they gave directly 10:25 p.m. Here they're giving in the words. So you should be able to properly decode it. At noon means it is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, 12 p.m. So after that, the 7 o'clock which comes is understood like it is in the night, 7 p.m. And past 7, 10 minutes. 7 o'clock it started. After that, 10 minutes is over. So 7:10 p.m. So for this timing, find out the angle between the two hands, hour hand and minute hand. So I taught you now. So you would be finding out the hour hand's angle as well as how much it has moved for 10 minutes and then the minute hand angle for covering 10 minutes. Subtract both and give me the answer. Work on, please. Yeah. So this is 7:10 p.m. Over?
Five.
12. Is it 12? Is this angle 12? Between the two hands? Check again. Okay, let me help you. Okay, listen please. So the hour is 7 o'clock, right? So we know that 1 hour makes 30 degree. So it is 7 into 30 degree plus how much the hour hand has moved for this 10 minutes. So for every minute it moves 0.5 degree. So 10 into 0.5 degree, how much it would have moved? That is the answer for the hour hand. So 210 plus 5. So what is the answer? It is 215 degree for the hour hand. This is hour hand. For the minute hand, 10 minutes, right? 1 minute covers 6 degree. So 10 into 6 is 60. When you minus this, what do you get? 215 minus 60 is 21 minus 6 is 15, right? 155. Am I right? You get 155. Your answer should be 155 degree. How many of you are getting this? The angle between the minute hand and the hour hand for the time 7:10. 3 steps only. First step, you find out for the hour. 7 o'clock. So 7 hours. 7 into 30. Then for the 10 minutes passage, how much the hour has moved? That is 0.5. You need to multiply it by 0.5. Okay. So 10 into 0.5. Add that both. That is the answer for your hour hand. And minute hand is 6 degree. Each minute 6 degree. So 10 minutes is over. So 10 into 6 degree is 60. When you minus that both, that is the angle. 155 degrees angle between 7 and 10. That is like 7:10 p.m. The minute hand and the hour hand. Clear now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But if you look at your question, they have asked how much the hour hand has passed. So they're asking you very simple, like no need the minute hand calculation itself. They're just asking how much the hour hand is moved. For this 10 minutes movement, how much the hour has hand is moved from here to here. This movement only they're asking. So first it's a 210 degrees. 7 into 30 we did know. That is 200 degree by 7 o'clock. For 10 minutes movement, it took another 5 degree. So how much it has moved now? Like 215 it was. Only then we got 215. So 210 minus 215 is 5 degree variation. So the hour hand has moved 5 degree for 10 minutes. That is the answer. So read a question whether they're asking the angle between minute hand and the hour hand or just the angle between the hour hand between the two times. From 7 o'clock to for covering another 10 minutes, how much the hour hand has moved. This is another question. Okay, are you clear with this type of sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Let's next move to the mirror image sum. The clock is seen in a mirror, shows 11:25 as the time. Okay. Oh my God. What is the correct time? Simple, no? Simple, very direct question. No more confusions. Very simple. Like they have told you regarding that in a mirror, the time is seen as 11:25. What is the correct time? See, in the mirror, it is showing like 11:25, it seems. This is 11, I hope. 11 and 5. Okay, if this is the time shown in the mirror, what is the correct time? Simple, you need to subtract it from the number 1160. That is nothing but 12 o'clock. When you subtract the given time from this time, you will get the correct time. 1160 minus 1125. So this is nothing but, you have another 35. Yes, so 0035. 00 is nothing but 12 o'clock. So 12:35 is the time that is shown in the mirror as 11:25. Okay, when you subtract this, you are getting it as 0035. So if you see in the digital clocks, like your stopwatches and in your watches and all, when you set the 24-hour time, the midnight, if you see, it will be like 0025, 0045. 00 is, there is no time like 0. It is nothing but it is understood that 12 o'clock, right? So 12:35 is the answer. Whenever you come across such type of answers, you should be very clear. You should not search in the options like 0035 is not in one of the options also. So the question is wrong. Don't think like that. 00 means it is 12:35. Okay. So did you understand how to do this? This sum is easy. Type 2 sum is easy. Just subtraction from the value, constant value, 1160. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the next question is for you. You need to work out and tell me. Please do this correctly. Very simple question. If real time is 12:10, then what will be the mirror image time? Okay, you are given with the correct time as 12:10. Your correct time is given like 12:10 now. What is the mirror image time they're asking? The same process only, but do it correctly. Hmm. 11. Finish it off. 760 minus 12:10.
Ma'am, how to solve?
That's the thing. Okay, I was waiting. When you work out, you'll get this doubt. So I was waiting. See, just now I said 12 o'clock is nothing but 00. In digital clocks you have. right? So this time can even be written like 0010. So it is nothing but 1210 only. Whenever you have that number 12, we find it difficult here to subtract because the number what we have as a constant is 1160. 11 minus 12 means it will become negative. Time can never be negative. Understood? So you can interchange and write the question as 0010. So which is nothing but 1210 only. In digital clocks, it will be shown like 1210 as 010 only. Okay. So by doing it, you will get this answer as like 1160.
1150.
Yeah, 1150. I'm sorry. 1150.
50.
Okay, that's it. Very simple. Is this clear to you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Has everybody understood this type of sum?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, I'll stop with this. Yes. So I hope you would have got an idea regarding how the clocks related types of sums will be. If any doubts, please do message us and we will send you the notes for these things in the group. Do you have any doubts until what I taught today?
No, ma'am.
Clear? Understandable?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say to me, ma'am? Teach like this. If you teach like this, it would be good and easily understandable. Any kind of comments like that?
Yes, ma'am.
No? Or yes? If you have, please,
Yes.
you're most welcome to change it. Anything that has to be improved from our side?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, children. So we can wind up. Thank you, all of you. See you all soon in the next class.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, all of you.